Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? It's fun food for kids with Miss Eileen. Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? It's fun food for kids with Miss Eileen. Hey!
Hey, Miss Ing.
I thought I would just try something different and start before you were ready.
Okay.
Because I thought it'd be fun because you were just doing something fun.
You are sneaky.
I know, I'm a little bit sneaky.
Here, come to the table
Where
and I
are
have
we?
to show
But wait, first I know you want to show. You said make sure everybody sees the bathroom. Okay, so that's the bathroom, but we're not even going to use that right now.
Thank you.
Oh, this is so fun.
So,
okay.
Today, what you're going to make, fun food for kids, is apple pie enchiladas. Okay?
Dude, it looks really good, dude.
So, it does
Dude,
look
it looks
really,
so
really
good. Can I show them that? So this is the pre-made.
Yes.
Now, touch that just so everybody knows it's not plastic.
This is not. It's softer.
Yeah, see, this is not one of those things where they do make plastic foods for like ads and things like that, you know? But this is not. This looks good naturally. Look at that.
And
delicious.
I was up early this morning baking this.
Dude, I think that's so cool.
So, now, the other thing that I will say, and what I didn't purchase, but would be an embellishment that you could use and just make it
like a
pretty.
hat?
Yes, make it prettier.
Okay, like a tie?
Is if you had some caramel sauce.
Oh, yeah.
You could drizzle caramel
or
sauce
chocolate
over that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you want chocolate with the apples.
You might. Because you know how sometimes there's chocolate covered apples.
That's true.
Yeah, people dip those. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
let's come over to the
counter. What are we doing? We're in the kitchen.
I'm going to have my recipe here so I can keep an eye on that. Now, what you're going to need to do first, and you are going to need a helper, an adult helper.
Okay. Because there's a lot of cooking in this. There's some cutting.
Yes.
Right.
You have to. You're going to use the oven, and you're going to use the stove top.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn your oven on to 350 degrees.
Did you get that from Aldi? That's the kind I use too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I have my pan.
All right.
And I am going to spray this. It says you can use butter. I'm just
spraying liberally.
Spray it liberally. Yes.
I love to do everything liberally.
Okay. So then I prep my pan.
Okay, let's prep.
So then what you're going to do next is you need apple pie filling. Now the apple pie filling, if you look at these two larger chunks here missing.
All right. That's what it looks like usually. Like when you open it, it's
when
going to
you
look like
open
that.
up the can, yes. Okay. Now using a sharp knife, I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm actually dicing them. So I'm making them into smaller pieces.
Okay. You're not turning them into dice. This is a method of cutting.
This is a method of cutting, yes.
Nice.
Okay. Then I'm just going to scrape that back into my container.
What's another method of cutting?
You can do chopping, which is large.
Yeah.
You can just do slices.
Slices, okay.
Okay.
Dicing.
So we have our apple pie filling diced.
All right, cool.
And then, so what else you're going to need is you're going to need the tortilla.
Yeah, tortilla. Okay. You're my little tortilla, Miss Eileen.
Now, these are 8-inch. So I'm going to pull one out here on the plate. And you want to keep these sealed.
Because they get stiff pretty fast.
They will dry out very fast.
And you want flour tortillas, not corn tortillas.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So I'm going to keep them in my Ziploc bag there. Okay. So, and they say if it gets a little hard, you can put it in the microwave for about 5 seconds. I have not tried that.
Okay.
But I would assume that you could also take like a dampened paper towel and lay it over to soften it up.
That's cool. Okay.
So, I have my flour tortilla here.
All right.
I'm going to take, it says a heaping quarter cup.
So when it says heaping, that means it sticks over top?
You want it overflowing.
Okay.
You want it overflowing. Now, I'm going to place this on my tortilla. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm just going to spread that out a little bit.
Nice.
Okay. Now, then you can add a sprinkle, just a sprinkle of cinnamon
Sprinkle
over top of that.
All right, nice.
Okay. Now you're going to fold it.
Okay.
To fold it, you're going to take the ends, and you notice that I'm less than halfway onto the tortilla. Here's halfway.
Yeah.
So you're going the bottom third.
All right.
You're going to turn in the ends.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll this up.
Ah, that's cool.
Okay. Now, when we put it in our pan, you notice our seam is here. We don't want to put it in the pan with the seam side up. Look, it's opening up again.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to place it in the pan with the seam side down.
Okay.
Now, when you roll it, if it happens to be on the side, all you have to do is keep turning it, and you can just kind of
Squish it.
squish it just a little bit. And then I'm going to gently pick
Oh,
that
that's cool. Okay.
up and place that in my baking pan.
That's not as hard as I thought it would be.
It
I mean,
is-
I couldn't do it, but I think that's cool.
It is so simple, Missing. So now what you're going to do next is you need to make the sauce that's going to go over this. Now here again, we
Okay.
don't have a stovetop here at the library, so I did this part at home.
Okay.
So-
And this is what it looks like after
And
you
this
make
is
it?
this is the sauce.
All right.
This is still a little warm from this morning. So, and all what you need for this in a pan, oops, you know what I forgot? I forgot the butter. But
Okay.
To bring, but everybody,
You need
you
some
know what
butter.
a stick of butter
Stick of
looks
butter.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to use one whole stick.
A whole stick.
A
Okay.
whole stick of
That's
butter.
easy.
If you actually look at it, it has the measurements right on
Yes.
the stick of butter.
I've seen that
Okay.
before, the numbers.
So
Yeah.
a half a stick of butter is 1/4 cup. A whole stick of butter is 1/2 cup.
And so you use the whole stick.
So you use
Okay.
a whole stick, and
Cool,
it has the tablespoons measured out. So 8
Nice.
tablespoons of butter equals 1/2 cup.
That sounds very massive.
So you're going to
Yes.
put that in the saucepan.
And should the heat be on in the pan
Yes.
already?
Yes.
Okay. So it's starting to melt.
You're going to start to melt it. Then you're going to take 1/2 cup. This is white granulated sugar,
All right.
and this is a 1/2 cup. And you're going to measure that out, and you're going to level that off.
Not heaping.
Not
Different
heaping.
from the apples.
That's right.
Okay.
And then this you're going to place in the saucepan with your butter.
Okay.
Okay?
And then do you start to stir?
No, because you still have
yet.
to add something else.
Okay. Okay.
You're going to add, now I like to use light brown sugar.
Okay.
There's 2 kinds of brown sugar. There's the light and there's the dark brown sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
The
I've
only
seen that.
difference is the dark has more, what makes it brown sugar is they add molasses to it. And
Okay.
that's why it's
okay.
so moist.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Right. Right.
The light brown sugar, of course, has less molasses in it.
Okay.
So it's not as strong a flavor.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Right.
So, with this, you can't measure the light brown sugar as you do the regular sugar because it's moist. So what you need to do is you need to pack that
Okay.
into the cup.
Like
Okay.
like kind of wet sand. Like
Yeah.
if you've been building,
Yeah.
if you built sandcastles this summer, this
That's
past
right.
summer. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then when you turn it out,
oh my
it
gosh!
holds its shape.
It totally looks like a sandcastle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in a saucepan, I had my butter,
Yeah.
my sugar,
Okay.
my brown sugar. Then you add 1/2 cup of water.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's
and
cool.
you stir it.
And
You
you
stir
stir
it
it?
constantly.
Okay. Don't walk away.
Don't walk away.
Right.
And you want it to come to a boil.
Okay.
Now, boiling means that it reaches 212 degrees, I believe.
This is why you need your super special grown up.
This is where you
Yes.
need your adult. Yes.
Absolutely.
And you know what? It does take some time. You're probably going to be stirring it for maybe 5, 7, 10 minutes.
Okay. So you want them to do that.
So you want some assistance.
Right.
with
Right.
it.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to wait till it starts to boil. So that's when all the bubbles come up. When the bubbles start to come up, then what you want to do, and let me grab a spoon here real quick. When the bubbles start to come up, you have to stir it constantly so it doesn't burn on the bottom.
Okay. Right. Right. Right.
So
yeah.
And you're going to stir in a figure-8 motion. So you're just going to be weaving the spoon back and forth through your mixture.
Cool.
So in here, if I can demonstrate that here, is you're just going to, if you would pretend that that's my sauce pot.
And it's bubbling.
And it would be boiling. And I go, whenever I get down to the bottom, I just continue coming back and forth. And then you can do sideways.
Cool.
Okay.
You could spell your name if you wanted.
You could try and do that.
That might make it a little more interesting.
So you wanna boil it for 3 whole minutes.
Okay. Boil it for 3 minutes. Okay.
Boil it for 3 whole minutes, stirring it constantly.
Okay.
Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your mixture and you are going to spoon that over.
Oh, nice.
Okay. This is going to keep your enchilada nice and soft.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then to garnish this, you're going to take your cinnamon.
Put more cinnamon.
And just sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on the top.
Cool.
Now, for this here again, we don't have an oven here at the library. So this needs to sit, and the enchilada is going to absorb a lot of the liquid.
Okay.
Okay. It needs to sit for 45 minutes.
In the oven?
No.
Oh, okay.
For 45 minutes.
All right. Okay.
Then you're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes.
Okay. And this is all on the website. You can see.
This will be all
on the little
website
thing.
with the recipe. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And then whenever you pull it out, you will have a hot apple pie enchilada that you can slice into and eat.
Look how good that looks.
Doesn't that look delicious?
Oh my!
Now, and the recipe says that it makes 6. I only had a total of 10 of the tortilla.
Okay.
So I just made 5 of them by adding just a little extra apple pie filling.
It looks so good.
I don't know about you, but I love apple pie.
Dude, it looks really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
But there's good apples, and then there are
bad apples.
And when we come back, Miss Eileen is going to introduce you to the bad apple. Fun Food for Kids is brought to you by the Apple Dumpling Gang, and also by Pie, and a grant from Electric Avenue.
Okay.
We are back, and Miss Eileen is getting herself situated because that chair is super hard. Dude, that chair, honestly, that chair has been here since I worked here in 1986.
I think I need a cushion underneath
it must be like a good chair if it's held up. But
it is an excellent chair.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about apples.
Yes.
And there are good apples, there are bad apples.
Yes.
And you have a bad apple.
Is a bad apple by Hugh Lewis Jones.
All right, you can't really see because of the glare, but there we are, the bad apple.
Okay.
And the glare won't be a problem in here.
Okay, good.
Bad. Ooh.
So, look at that bad apple. This is Apple. He's a nasty piece of fruit. Just you wait. Apple and pear. Life's not fair. It was Pear's chair. Apple and pea. Oh, dearie me. He drank pea's tea.
That's not very nice at all.
That's not. Oh, it gets worse.
Uh-oh.
Apple and cat. Now fancy that. He stole Cat's hat. Apple and Spud. Spud's another word for potato.
Yes.
With one big thud, pushed in the mud.
Dude.
It is one bad apple. He spoiled Spoon's tune. He broke Egg's leg. And he pinched Pete's and Plum. And then Plum's mom.
Dude.
Apple and orange. Well, that was never going to work.
That's true.
Apple and rose, guess how it goes. He stood on his toes, to pull Rose's nose. Apple and Pie told a lie that made him cry, then poked Pie's eye. Such a bad apple. Apple and Snake begin to bake. But what a mistake to eat Snake's cake.
It looks like
Snake is not happy.
Snake is not happy.
Right.
Ah!
Better not be rude when you're just food.
That's right.
Oh, bother.
Yeah. Okay. And look at P laughing. Go back.
Look at that. P's holding his tea.
Excellent. And he'll never have to worry about it anymore.
Wasn't that a good,
Dude,
nice
sometimes that happens. So if you're an apple, because I know a lot of our viewers are apples, and if you're an apple,
but there's good apples and there's bad apples. So
thanks, Miss Eileen.
We get far more good apples.
Dude,
than
we do.
bad.
All the people who come here are good apples.
Yes. So thank you, Miss.
Thanks, Miss Eileen. Bye, bad apple. Bye.
Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? Who's in the kitchen with Eileen? It's fun food for kids with Miss Eileen.